Yep, I just put on clothes that have been laying on the floor for the past 5 days. Y'all, this is my favorite part of the day. Sometimes when I go to bed, I start getting excited because there's going to be coffee in the morning. I like it black and I like it strong. Yeah. Okay, so a couple months ago, I had to switch up my whole routine. I couldn't work out during the day, so I got up at the butt crack of dawn to start going for a walk, and I also just happened to get turned on to this guy, Michael Singer. So anyway, I listen to podcasts in the morning that are all about personal development, professional development, that have totally been a game changer. They're going to make a huge difference for my business as well as myself. But during my walk, I come up with all these ideas, and I'm constantly sending myself emails. Okay, I don't do this. I just do Siri. Be more conscientious of taking content and putting it into a framework. I'm making notes in my phone. Talk about what happens when you do something that's not congruent with your identity. And so by the time I get back home, I'm super excited and jazzed about all these different content ideas or business ideas or journaling prompts. Which is very different because I used to just lay in bed and drink coffee and scroll through Facebook and Instagram, then slowly get out of bed. I typically like to stop here and just take a moment and enjoy the view, which sometimes the canyon's filled with mist, sometimes there's a beautiful sunrise, but I am such a morning person. It kind of doesn't feel like it this morning, but I was a farmer in a past life. I cannot sleep past 6 a.m. for the life of me. It doesn't matter if I go to bed at 8 p.m. or 2 a.m. I will wake up at the exact same time. It's also definitely my most productive time of day. So by about 2:30, 3 o'clock, kind of donezo. So I like to schedule my creative work time in the morning and then try to do calls and stuff in the afternoon. So far it works okay. Take a look at that cool cactus right there, that wavy one. It kind of looks like a piece of coral underwater. I definitely have a cactus and succulent problem. I used to actually walk around the neighborhood with a canvas bag and pick up busted off pieces of cacti and succulents because literally if there's just a chunk of it, you can put it in dirt and then it just grows. It's crazy me. Jackpot. See what I mean? I just rescued a plant. I'm back. And I'm not about to pee my pants, which is the usual thing that happens. All right, so it's 7 o'clock, and now what I do is I take all the notes and emails that I sent myself, and I paste them into one big document. So it's just this amazing repository that I have now of whenever I need content or ideas, I can go back to that. So super exciting. Also, since we moved, I've been working at this dining room table, which I don't think is the best thing for me to be doing because then at the end of the day, all my stuff is still here and it's hard for me to disconnect. So, but I like to stand and work sometimes. So that's something that needs to be tweaked. All right, so kind of a freak. I will eat the exact same thing for breakfast for decades, literally. For decades, I had peanut butter and jelly toast for breakfast every morning. Then when we moved here, I started having 2 eggs and toast for breakfast. And then my daughter Bella got me turned on to oatmeal, which is like, that is an old lady food, but God, it gives me so much joy in the morning. So I throw in some peanut butter, oats, a little bit of brown sugar and cinnamon, and I love it. The reason why I eat this exact same thing for breakfast every day is just that I know like what's really gonna work for my body and what's gonna keep me fueled for the day, because a lot of things just like leave my system too quickly, my blood sugar drops, and then I'm hungry again. So stuff like this just really sticks to my ribs. So if I could choose a superpower, I would seriously think about being able to go out for breakfast every single day and eat all the things, the sweet things, the savory things, and have it not have any negative consequences. And man, if that was the way I started my day, joy. Hot mush. So that's the morning. That's the foundation of my day. Tune in next time to see what other exciting things happen in a day in the life of Jenny Evans.